The titanosaurs were colossal. 121 feet long, weighing up to 70 tons, or a dozen elephants. The adults had no natural predators. Only a natural disaster could stop them.
Titanosaurs are a biological mystery.
Dominated the Jurassic and later Cretaceous periods, all over the world, except for Antarctica. Or so scientists thought. In 2011, a fossil was unearthed on Antarctica's James Ross Island, revealing these giants of the dinosaur world did indeed visit Earth's southernmost landmass. But how could something longer than a blue whale survive on land?
You would think that those, in the absence of gravity, instead they're walking on land just like we do. And so sauropods have kind of adapted some interesting characteristics of their anatomy that help them survive in these They have these...
Maybe titanosaurs competed with each other like today's giraffes. It could have been a brutal competition to see who was the dominant. All part and parcel to the difficult detective work paleontologists go through, piecing together evidence that's millions of years old. So these giants thrived all over the world, in the lush tropical forests of the Cretaceous. With ancient Antarctica where they were abundant.
It makes sense, as the southern continents were still connected during this time, that
in Antarctica, the giant titanosaurs would have discovered a cooler climate.
So when you look at modern ecosystems like sub-Saharan Africa, you see
they were egg layers. Herds of females laid thousands of eggs together, up to 40 at one time in their shallow nests. Left to fend for themselves by the adults, these kids needed their own evolutionary lifeline.
when you think about how hard it would be around, it makes a lot of sense that one of their strategies was rapid growth rates. The faster you can get big, the more likely you are to survive.
But trying to calculate how fast these dinosaurs grew from adult specimens is difficult, if not impossible. These tiny bones were evidence that titanosaurs had precocial young, meaning their infants are more like tiny adults from hatching.
We think that these babies...
The mortality rate was high for young titanosaurs, but this fast growth rate gave them a fighting chance. By comparison, a human baby doubles in size by 5 months. Titanosaurs double in size after 5 days. By their first birthday, they would shoot from 50 to 3,500 pounds. Masses during this time made it a highway for migration of animals as big as titanosaurs. But Antarctica was different. Although it was a temperate climate and its polar summers were endless, it quickly